Hi guys, welcome back to Life 101. Oh, it's been such a long time. I had to take a break for a short period, but I'm back now and you'll be seeing a lot of my face. Today I have with me someone special in my studio. Her name is, you can
Mm,
introduce yourself.
My name is Nitabai Dominic,
Yes,
and I'm
so
happy to be here because I've followed the channel. In fact, just subscribe in case you're watching it for the first time and go and check the old videos. You will be blessed. It's really, really nice.
thank you so much. So this is my friend from a very long time. My old time friend from childhood, from secondary school days, and we have kept this relationship up for several years. She's visited me a few times, like a
Yeah.
lot of times actually,
Mm-hmm.
because there's nowhere I've lived that you've not visited me here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you've been here even
Yeah, even the former place.
yeah, you've been there as well.
Mm.
Um she's been with me all the while. So we might not speak all the time. Sometimes we haven't spoken in the last
Yeah, I just was you.
we haven't spoken in like 8 months.
Yeah, I think so.
And she just sent a message and we were back on fire. That's it. Like so today we've decided to talk about something really important.
Mm.
Something that it can be a blessing and it can be a curse if you're not careful.
Mm.
We want to talk about friendship, like friendship, types of friendship.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of friends do you have? What different types of friendship exist? And what are the importance of this friendship?
Mm-hmm.
What's the downside of the friendship? What's the importance of that friendship?
Mm-hmm.
We want us to just dig deep into it. Please follow us on this journey. If you are seeing my face for the very first time, kindly please like, share, and subscribe to my channel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so if you have any comment, put it in the comment section below. And if you have any questions, just put everything down there. We're going to come back to you and answer all of your questions. Yeah, thank you. A bit introduction about yourself, please.
All right. My name is Nitabai Dominic. I'm a legal practitioner. I'm a lawyer of over 18 years, going into 19 years. And it's been a beautiful journey, career-wise. And I've seen up and down. I've met in my life, I've met different kind of people. So that I think I know of friendship because in all I can count the number of people, just a few that I said these are my friends.
Okay, so thank you so much. And well, she's happily married and she's got
Yeah.
3 children, three lovely, 2 boys and a girl, lovely
Yeah.
children. Yeah. So we were just catching up yesterday, and whilst we were talking, I call her Nita. That's the short form of her name. She's
Yeah.
Nita by, so but we just call her Nita. So we were just catching up yesterday, and she was like, I don't have too many friends.
Mm.
And I went, same here. Like I talk to the whole world. I don't have enemies either.
Yeah.
I talk to everyone. I can be kind to everyone and anyone. But do I really have friends?
Mm.
Do I really have friends? It seems like I have too many friends, but in the real sense,
Who are the real ones?
I know I just have like either 3 or 4 friends. I would say 3. I'll keep it to 3. I would say 3. If you really wake me up and say, have you got friends? I'll say, I've got 3 friends. 3. And that's it. And all these 3 friends, we've kept our relationship for a long time. A long time. Even if we don't get to see, if we don't get to talk, we're not angry at each other.
Yeah,
we understand that everyone is busy.
That's very key.
We're not angry at each other. And when we do meet and we talk,
Just pick up.
we just pick up and it's like we never missed, like there was never any gap. I might not have seen her for a year,
Yeah.
but the first time I see
2
her,
years, 3 years.
we're so good together. We don't even want to separate. You get?
Yeah.
So she came all the way from Nigeria. This is UK. She came to see me like for just 3 days. She will book the ticket, fly all the way. She might be coming from a meeting in a different country, but she comes here like really regularly, and she's kept up that relationship. And I really appreciate her. We're also born the same month.
Yeah, I'm May 1st.
She's May 1st and I'm May 18th.
Yeah.
And we got
married on our birthdays.
On our birthday. So I got married on my birthday 19 years ago.
Yeah.
She also got married on her birthday long ago.
Yeah.
And our husbands also know each other.
Like it's a childhood
thing. Like we've just all known each other. Like our husband has been my someone I've also known from secondary school days. You know, that kind of thing. So we all grew up together. We all lived in the same area. We're neighbors. We're friends. Even the parents today, I was catching up with the mom as well. It's just cool. Like it's interesting to just have a bosom friend. Someone you know that they've got your back, even if you don't get to see them. I remember when I had an issue and I needed a legal support. I just gave her one call. It was just one call. She was in Abuja. She got someone involved. They did all the letter. They did all the paperwork all the way from Nigeria. And they sent it here and they were on top of the game. Like a lot of times, even when I did my niece's application and we had some issues, you know, I also came back and she would jump on it. That's it. Those are the kind of friends, like people you can really network with that would they would give so much value to your life that you would just find them interesting. Like it's not about paroling.
No. Some let's hang out, let's drink, like, let's, you know,
let's party, let's go here, let's go there, wear the same clothes. To me, that's not really friendship to say, but as we dig into it, please just follow us. You would learn one or two things. So I would like to first define friendship. What friendship means back then versus now. Back then, what does it mean? Like in secondary school days, like looking back at your secondary school days versus your adult realities, how your expectations of friendships have changed. These are the things I want us to talk about. I also want us to look at how distance affects friendship. Staying close while living in different geographical locations, you know. And especially me being in UK, you being in Nigeria. And then I want us to look at communication as well in friendship. Communication and friendship. And then we're just going to start from there. Like, so in secondary school days, what was it like?
Secondary school days, friendship was like, I have this somebody that I can always be with. It's more of because we're young. Let's move together. Let's play. Let's go to school together. Or let's sit in the same class. Who is that person? Oh, we don't like this kind of. We don't like. Let's leave her. Let's avoid. I know that was how friendship was. Let's move together. Let's go and eat together, or let's we'll laugh together. Just like innocence. There's nothing. There's no ambition. Nothing attached. That's how friendship
was in secondary school.
Friendship was.
And then versus reality growing up. What would you say friendship is in this age?
So because at that time you may have had so many friends you've related with at that time, but over the years the real ones that now stayed are now your friends. Then there is no competition. No competition. The communication may not be, maybe we'll get to communication, but not talking on 2 years, we may not even speak. 1 year. But as soon as we speak, we go back, we remember where we're coming from. You say, okay, what's happening to you? You have succeeded in this area. So there is genuine happiness and gratefulness on how far God has brought. But there's no jealousy feeling this person has passed me. How will I be able to go back and to be able to succeed this person so that she can be hearing that by next time I see her, I've gone beyond her. No. When you hear this person's success, by the time you speak to her, Betty will tell me, I just got this. I say, oh, beautiful. Oh, I'll say, I just got this position. She'll say, God is so faithful. And you could hear it.
We would even pray. We would even pray together.
Pray together and God has been so good to us. So see how far we've been. But see where we are. See what we went through. And, and so many experiences God made us to go through from, especially when it has to do with our spouses. I remember even when somebody came with a fake story before she got married.
Oh, goodness.
That was, in fact, I can never forget something that does not exist. Just because that's where friendship, jealousy is. Just because this person sees that person is in a relationship, fine guy, and everything, and it seems to be working. It just came from nowhere and said,
I know the guy.
He has a child.
He's not Tunde has a child.
And he was, in fact, we even believe because we were so innocent.
So serious.
She was so serious.
She even was like, bring his picture. Let me see his picture.
Yes. Oh, he's the one.
It's the one.
But she had done research because she's talented. So she didn't know when she had said the address. I won't say it here. The address where her boyfriend then, who is her husband now,
Yeah.
to tell you how far we've gone, where he lives. So that girl, because she was older than us,
What's
so
she?
she looks
I
like
think
she
so.
was
She
older
might be
than she
older
didn't.
than
She
us.
wasn't our mate, but not
Yeah.
so old like that. But she was older.
I think she was new.
Yeah, she was also
was
new.
new
She
in
came in
school.
SS3,
Yeah.
and she was just jealous. And guess what? It's because Betty also always advised her. She sees something, she'll say it. Because the girl was making some wrong move, and she just advised her. If you could remember, yeah, she was following married men, like she was. So you just tell her that no. So she now destroying you, and now, so she wanted to get back at you.
Yeah, I think I was like, why are you choosing to date a married man? That's wrong. Like you can actually find a young person for yourself. You're a young lady. And I think that got her. I didn't know that got her.
Yeah, we didn't even know until she confessed.
Yeah, it was later.
Later. She
it went really bad. Don't forget. So now she lied. Oh, the guy you're dating, I know him.
So you can imagine. And she was supposed to be our friend. That's some friend for some people.
Friends. And she was like, oh, you tell some friends the truth. Something that they can benefit from, like the truth.
Yeah.
They don't want the truth. They don't want you to tell them the truth.
Yeah, they
become jealous and angry about it. Especially if that truth you're telling them is that you are living the truth.
Yeah.
So they don't want.
And that's when we were young. But it happens as this adult age friendship.
It does.
The friends, supposed friends that we have now, by just telling that friend the truth, it seems like maybe you are doing something wrong, or you're perfect more than,
Yeah, they feel like, do you think you're perfect? So she wanted to bring out some imperfections from.
Yeah, like you got it wrong too.
Perfect relationship.
He has a child. I know where he lives. Is he not this guy?
And then guess what? I went home, told this guy, I was like, well, when I saw him, I was like, someone knows you. The person said you have a child. And Anthony was like,
me, I almost believe. In fact, I think I believed.
You believed?
I started watching out for her. Say, I beg you, this guy, no way, will not know that there was nothing.
But I wasn't worried because I've been to his house and I've met his family. I'm like,
she called his address.
She called his address, called his name.
Not knowing that it was Betty that has mentioned address.
What information from me somehow. Yeah. Because of my free spirit, anyway, that was then. I've learned.
You have to learn.
I've learned.
You have to learn.
I learned the hard way.
You have to learn because when you give people information, you empower them.
You empower them against you. Yeah,
yes, you empower them. Especially somebody you cannot actually trust.
I'm a very gentle person now. You don't want to know. I'm gentle in my lane, on my own, and I'm happier. I'm happier, I'm telling you.
Because if you just,
I've never felt this peaceful before. Like, I'm not saying being enemies with people, no. But just drawing the line and putting the boundaries. I think that drawing
the line is very important.
And doing your thing and keeping to yourself. Not just giving people the room to have access to you. It's me. I open my hands to people a lot. Like too much access and too much.
I'm still learning from that. I'm learning seriously.
And too much information going out there. They use it against you.
Right from meanwhile, they are supposed to be your friends.
Imagine. So this girl said everything, and guess what? She landed in a police station.
I remember because he had to come to school. He came and he was like, "This is me. Do you know me from anywhere?" He said, "Yes."
Even before Tunde came to school, I think. Okay, so when I asked him, and he was laughing. He was like, "I don't have a child. I don't know." I was like, "Tunde, somebody told me you have a child. She knows you. She knows. She mentioned your address. Blah blah blah." Tunde was like, "I don't know what you're talking about." It was a whole drama, to be honest.
It was serious.
Then they used to have this driver. And in Tunde's house, they used to have this, their personal driver was Brother Mark. And Brother Mark was like, he lived in a police barrack with his brother. And he was like, my brother is a police officer. I can deal with this issue. And I said, okay. So Brother Mark then called the police officer, I don't know, and they said, the girl has to come to the station to explain herself. Like, how can you lie that somebody has a child? And when she saw him, she was like, I know you.
And that's what I was saying. When they now... She was
saying
me, you know me. He was angry. He was like me. Where?
He was mad. Like, where do you know me from? I know you. You have a child with Faustina. The girl that has a child, her name is Faustina. I remember that she formed the name. And then, anyway, we took her to the police station. She got there and she started to beg. She went on her knees. She was begging. She was like, her dad is unwell. is an elderly person. We should forgive her. She begged, and I just thought, you know what, let her go. Like, what for? But I just knew what sort of a friend she was, and immediately that was the end of the friendship. Like, there was a day I saw her at the bus stop in Lagos Island. I was before I traveled, so I was walking past. She saw me. She pretended like she didn't see me. I just walked past her, and I called her. I was like, Ibukun. She turned back. I was like, hi. And she said hi, and then she was so ashamed of herself. I was like, wow.
And you know, then you were younger, but even now it still happens.
It happens. Yeah.
I know someone who told me a story, and she said she was just favored by her bosses because she was hardworking, and she had they put her to go for a trip, and innocently she just told her friend that is supposed to be her friend, and she left it. Her friend went behind her back to go and meet her boss, make sure she got the document, and told her boss, this girl cannot travel.
Cannot do the job.
She can't even travel. Why is she the only one?
And is her friend.
Yes. Why is she the only one? Why must she be her that will travel? She cannot. She went to this country the other year. Why not another person? She was coming in terms of as if she's speaking in fairness. Why must she be the one? At the end of the day, they say, just leave her. She needs to go. Then the boss now give her her own trip. But that's supposed to be friendship. That is in this time and age we're talking about. But it's the same thing that may have happened then when we thought we were young.
Yeah.
You can imagine it's still happening even in, so we need
That's
to
why
really
even with our children, if you see your child, our children will have their friends and everything. If you see your child behaving strange to their friends, or like snitching, doing all those things, you need to correct it now, because that Ibukun lady, she must have been doing that from when she was young. She must have been framing people, lying against people. Probably nobody corrected her, and then she grew up with that attitude, and it would affect her. It affected her like we broke up from her.
Yeah,
I don't know how many friends would have broken up from her because of that attitude.
Exactly.
If you catch it young in your child, please kill that. Don't keep it. Don't let your child grow up. Don't let your child grow up with such attitude.
So we have to watch your children, see how they behave, how they react to certain situations. Then you will know that I need to cut it now before it turns to something else.
Yeah. So let's talk about acquaintances. Like, what's the difference with friendship and acquaintances?
Acquaintances seemingly have, like, you think is friendship. Acquaintances can also be colleagues in the office. You see them every day because you spend more time, especially those who work like 8 to 5 job. Most of your time you will spend more than the family, so you're seeing them every day. You're sharing the same workstation with them, or you have to work with them, so you now assume you're friends, but you are not friends. Because especially in the office environment, there's always this person should not
competition
pass me, or the jealousy without necessarily saying it. So, but you say, we are friends. You hang out together. Friendship in office, okay, we go to parties together, you go. But when things happen, then you will now know that that's just they are not friends. And you also know that there are things in your family, or deep things that you can never tell this. You hide things from this. But you see, the way me and Betty is, the way I am, the way she is, we are open. Everything about my husband, there's nothing about, we talk about everything. But in office, you are calling the person friend, but there are some deep things you can't discuss with person. How can that person be your friend? I mean, there's no trust to an extent that I can't open myself to that level. But we are calling this is my besto in the office, or my besto, but how far?
So it's okay. So it's, from what you're saying now, it's okay to do the bestie, but it's on the surface.
Yeah.
It's face value.
Some turn out to be, I have got some friends, even when it started as acquaintances, but I know that some, I won't say some, maybe just 1 or 2 turn out to be
friends.
Yeah, 2.
So acquaintances can turn out to be true,
genuine friends over time. But you would have seen the signs. You would have seen it. I have a very close friend, male. My husband know him and everything. He lives in the UK now. And he resigned from work. But till today, sometimes when I come, but we met in the office and
you
we
guys became
started as
friends.
acquaintances. We were working in the same unit, but today, till today, is not in the office again. We have no reason to, but because that thing grew out of, there's no investment I'm doing, or there's something that he doesn't know about, or he doesn't, or he calls me, I call him, we know I know his wife, he knows my husband, they talk. So we became beyond, but it started as, we're in the same unit, we are sharing work, looking at work together, but it went beyond that. So some of them turn, some acquaintances
I think
turn.
for me, why it seemed like everyone, I don't know how to explain it. Like everywhere I go, everyone just,
you are lovable. People
yes,
like
everyone
you.
just feel good around me. Just feel, and I don't know how to make people feel bad about themselves. Even if you're the worst person, I'll make you feel good. I don't know. No, it's not like I will lie to you, but I just don't know how to let people down or make them feel bad.
So people naturally want to like you.
Yeah, so everybody would just want to like me. But when I now thought, okay, I think I need to start putting some boundaries here, because I now realize that everybody just wants to rubbish you. Yeah, people just want to rubbish. Somebody can just call you and it seems like the entire world wants to advise you. I don't know if you've been through that before.
Yeah.
It's almost like you see someone in a worse situation and they just want to tell you that even when you wear clothes, why did you wear this top like this?
No.
Why are your shoes like that? Why is your hair like that? Anyway, I'm thinking,
they're just looking for a fault.
Why do you just want to judge me and give me all the advice I don't even ask you for? Unsolicited advice. And then they will go over it and over it. I'm like, what's going on? And then you start a business, they jump into your business. Why are you doing this? Why is the business like that? Why are you, as they're saying it, they see the business is doing good. They're not appreciating.
They just want to be like you.
They just want to speak bad about you and they want to be like you.
They want to be like you.
If I'm that bad, why do you want to be like me? I don't get it.
They want to be like you. Anything you do, they want to do.
So I've learned, to be honest. Growing up, my parent has a lot of us. Not polygamy, one, you know, us one mom, one dad. But we're a lot of us and I'm the last one. So now, because it was a lot of us, my dad did not allow us to keep friends.
Okay, so you are not friends with yourself.
He never liked it. Like my dad would be like, "You guys are enough for each other." We never used to go to the salon. Like everyone could make hair because we had to do each other's hair. We had hand dryer. We had the real, you know, the hanging dryer, the old one. That you put your head inside, you plug it in. We had like two colors, a cream and a red one in my house. We had everything that because we were 8 girls. And I'm the youngest. So we had everything that girls should have in the house. We were not rich. We didn't have money. We were not rich. We were just there. But we were never allowed to collect things from people. We were never allowed to accept gifts from anyone. We were never allowed to even take food from people. And if you eat food and they find out, you'll be in trouble. We're not allowed to keep friends, a lot of friends. So that thing kind of affected all of us growing up. So as soon as I got out of the house, I was in higher institution or somewhere else without my family. I wanted to be free. I wanted everybody to just, because I never had the chance to keep friends.
Just reacting to from where you're coming from.
Yeah. So I think for me, it was just that trauma of not being allowed to have a lot of friends. I used to be in my house and watch a lot of my friends, Elizabeth and all of them. I would be in my house and watch all of them work in a group and they would go out together and come back.
You can't
and
go
I used
out
to
with
feel
them.
bad. Like I want to just mingle with these girls. I want to be friends. They were not bad girls. I want to be friends with them. And my dad would be like, never be friends with your sisters. And I and my sisters will fight and quarrel. And I'm like, I don't even want you as my friend. I want to have a friend out there. My dad would be like, you guys, you are 8 girls, be friends with yourself. And these 8 of us that are girls, we were like in batches. So we had like the first set of 4 girls. Their age are like 2 years apart. We now have another 4 set of 4 girls, which I'm the youngest. We now even have 1 or 2 grandchildren.
Yeah, your age.
They were my age, that were around my age, and they lived with my mom. So we're now like 6 of us and 4 of them. So we're like 10 girls, and we're all friends, and we're all like same height, same look, same everybody. We grew up together. My house was really fun. It was fun.
Imagine.
Everyone, even neighbors, everybody wanted to like be part of my house, but my dad never gave the room. My dad would always like protect us. I remember my dad would sit me down and tell me, sometimes he would say these things in Yoruba. If you understand Yoruba, my dad would say things like, there are friends that he calls them Okay, he calls 4 types of people. He will tell you Akenimani. Akenimani means, okay, I'm not Yoruba, but I'll try. I'm married to a Yoruba man. So Akenimani means, who can help me, please? What's Akenimani? Okay, so I think it means somebody that would say you shouldn't have, like someone that would deprive you from having. They would do all they can, like the friend that talked about someone that the person couldn't travel.
Yeah.
That's Akenimani. Like they would do all they can to stop you from having, from moving forward or having. That's Akenimani. He said that's the kind of friend. He will tell you Arinibinu. Arinibinu is someone who just sees you for no reason they're angry. They see you, there's that anger eating them up. There's that bitter envy.
Like that, actually.
He says Akenimani, Arinibinu. Then my dad would say Otaile, Otaode, like enemies within.
That one is a dangerous one.
I was only like age 18, 19, and I was eager to have a lot of friends. My dad would be like, said, enemies within, and then
close to you, but the person is trying to kill you.
They call it now friend.
Not physical kill, but they are doing everything to damage your image for no reason.
Now they call them friend enemy. Say friend enemy, something like that.
Friend enemy.
Friend enemy. They're like your friends, but they're enemies.
Yeah.
My dad would say Arinibinu, Akenimani, like it would say Otale, Otaode, like enemies within and enemies out there. He will be praying for me that such people will not catch you because of your good heart. Because I was too good and I wanted,
innocent.
I was too innocent. I wanted to be kind to everyone.
And it gave you a lesson.
Yeah, oh no, I learned. I'm still learning. But I've learned so much that where I'm at now, I won't lie to you, it will be difficult for
you've drawn that line.
I've drawn that line. I've drawn it.
I think I need to draw.
I don't have a lot of friends.
I'm not sure I don't have a lot of friends.
I have just 3 friends as we speak. I have just, you are here, I have 2 friends. I have just 3 friends. 3 friends. You're here, I have 2 other friends. I don't have too many. I talk to everyone. I don't have enemies.
Yeah, but they may think you are their friend.
Well, maybe they used to. But I think
so. You now made it very clear.
I made it clear.
I think that's something we need to learn to do. How to make it very, very clear.
Yeah.
I think it's important. If you know this person is not a friend, just know how to draw the line. Let the person know their position.
Put them in that space of because they are not friends.
If not, you now be also forced to pretend to be their friend when knowing that you can't even share some deep things with you. Because friendship should be. Now, the Bible says that you are a friend that's ticket closer than a brother. It means that this person you can pour your heart, you can, So if that person is not that person that is a friend that's ticket closer than a brother, it means that it's not the person is just an acquaintance or a colleague, not to be called a friend. And if that line is drawn, the person can never, or both of you can never assume, or the person shouldn't even assume that.
I think for me, the line I've drawn now is just, I try not to play the role I'm not in people's lives. Do you understand?
I've not been able to do that.
I try not to play the roles that I'm not. Like, I'm not that your close bosom friend, and I don't want to play that role in your life. So I want you to stay in your lane, and let's talk from a distance. Respectfully, I don't hate anyone.
Yeah.
We all talk, but I try not to go into your personal business. Even when you bring it to me, I try not to show interest because I want you to know that we're not in that space. Do you get? And I stopped allowing people play the role they are not as well. Because people would come and play the role of their friends. Guess what? They just want to know everything. They will come so close. They would you pour out your heart and you think you're confiding in someone. Before you know, you're hearing from 3-4 people.
That's
I'm telling you, the things I've heard that I kind of know where they came from. I know where they came from. And sometimes you would ask and the person, they would even tell you, they didn't say anything. But I just know you did say something, because maybe not the way it happened, but you did say something. You did say something, and that just makes me think, is this really a friend? Because
exactly. You mean that you can't pour your heart.
They feel pity with you and everything. They make it look like they're there for you.
Yeah, but
they even make you pour more because they're like, I just want to be there for you. Let me know, how did it happen? And then you're saying everything. But
next moment they are telling someone.
Once they have something tangible about you, oh my goodness, they're looking for who to share with. They are the one ringing people up to say, hey, did you hear this?
What happened to Betty?
That is not a friend.
We need to watch out for those.
You need to watch out for those kind of friends.
You need to watch out.
Yeah, you need to watch out for those kind of, especially in your marriage. You need to be careful, like bringing friends into your marriage. Like a lot has happened. Well, not to me, but a lot has happened to people, and you can actually learn from other people's stories. Yes,
true.
So it's really interesting, but we can go on and on and on. But I want us to just quickly move to the next. Yeah, so I would say real, genuine friends. They are friends that can show up without being asked. And you don't feel like they're busting into your personal space. They show up without asking, and you're still happy. You know, some people will show up without you asking them. And you're like, what's going on here?
That showing up may not be physical.
It might not be physical.
They can just think of you. Like one of my very close friends, Boma, was it 2 or 3 weeks ago? I was very stressed out. There was a lot happening at the same time. Even though everybody is busy, you don't see all the time and all that. But she just called me, "You've been on my mind." That's showing up. You've been on my mind. I don't know what it is. Are you okay? Are you fine?
And they're not showing up to get anything out of it.
No, you don't need to hear anything. But I just said, it's been a lot happening. I've been so but I'm fine. Thank you so much. You know, that's also showing up.
Of course.
Without necessarily, you know, and also after then, physically. We've seen, she has not asked, okay, what was wrong with you? She knew that. You don't know the details. If I wanted to give her details, she know that I will give her the details.
Boma, shout out to you wherever you are. Very pretty lady. I know. Boma,
all my friends are pretty.
Very pretty lady.
They are all beautiful. One day I will display all their pictures.
And Boma is also May.
Yeah, May.
She's a May born.
No, not just May. She's your birthday.
She's my birthday May. That too. Boma is May. I remember. I thought she was your birthday May. Yeah, she was. She's my birthday. So, you know, that's so interesting, you know. I liked your explanation about showing up. Because some people think showing up is wearing the same clothes.
Yes, doing Ashwebi and all those kind of things.
Doing Ashwebi, going to parties together, Instagram, social media friendship. You know, everybody doing click here and there.
Some of them can even travel together. I can't remember. I hope I can do some travel with my friends and all that. The time will come, but they are not friends, but you see them, they went to the Bahamas or went to somewhere together, but it's all competition most of the time. It's not because of, you know, most of my friends with Boma, with Paula, have been planning trips. It has not happened, but you know that it's out of place.
I'm looking forward to it,
I think we should even do it with your friends, my friends. We're not plenty. We can do something and, you know, pour out. And the good thing I like about this friendship, we all share the same faith and we pray for each other. Like there's a day I was flying. I don't know if you remember. I've not spoken with her for a very long time, and that plane almost crashed. In fact, I thought that was the end. God even gave me, I don't know if you remember, but you also had the scripture God gave you, and you had me on your mind. As I was landing, Betty message was coming in. So that's connection.
And she was like, how did you know my flight was?
Exactly.
Like, it just came on my mind, and that scripture flashed. I was like, okay.
It's the same thing.
Like, you know,
the same thing. And a particular song
we need to be intentional.
God gave us. No, because there's this connection. The particular song, the song that God gave me while the whole plane was, you know, when I thought,
and it was the same song I was
singing. The same song, and even aligned to the scripture that she had. So there's
then
connection.
We're still living in Enfield I think I was still in Enfield.
No, it's not long ago like that too. It was like a year ago.
Like 2 years ago. 2 years. That's true.
It was a flight from Abuja and Lagos to Abuja. I went for a meeting. I was going back.
I remember.
And
the last time
I've not spoken. The thing is that, to tell you the connection about that, we had not spoken for a long time. And I landed, put on my phone, and I think I landed. We couldn't even land, so we went back to Lagos. So I put on my phone and I got a message. Then I was
and you called me like, Betty, how did you know this happened? That happened. I was like, oh wow.
So that connection, you will know. You pray together. There is no jealousy. You see yourself. You pick. And another thing is they are ready to share their vision with you. You know, and my friend here, she thinks big, and I'm ready to. Okay, where is it? What are we doing? She'll think big. Then you push. Then, like for instance, Boma, for instance, she has an outreach. My friend Anne, they have some things they are doing. I put myself inside as if
Into it.
it's my own thing, because I don't have strength for
And
those kind of things.
But that's another thing I picked from friendship as well. The way you said, my friend here, she thinks big. Your definition of that is thinking big. Some people's definition is proud. She wants to do everything. I've heard people
see it as fate.
I've heard people say, "Oh, Betty wants to do everything. It's everything she knows. It's everything she wants to do." You're giving them ideas of things. They're picking the ideas. They're picking it. Oh, they're picking it. I've seen a lot of them do it. You will give the idea and they will make it look like it's rubbish.
And they will go and
run with it. And I'm seeing them running with it. I'm like, oh my God, so you like that idea? And I'm telling you, the ideas are there. It's like
she has a lot.
It's like a reservoir of it.
And these are things that can come
it's like a reservoir of it. So
you have someone to push you and they are achievable.
Somebody
what impresses me, some things I can't do when my friends are, I'm very excited. I'm ready to follow them through and make sure that, because I feel that if I'm not able to do it, especially when it has to do with touching lives, I'm not able to do it, but someone is doing something. Why can't I support in my little way? In my very little way. So that's friendship. I'm not jealous that why it must it be you. I can be there washing plates. I can do that just because I'm supporting that vision, or what can I do? It doesn't have to be with me. You know, some friends, for instance, they say, "Oh, let's do business together," and all that. All the person is thinking how I can take a bigger share or not even supporting this vision. That okay, let me I will make money. I don't think that way, and that's how we are.
So that will bring me to the question, like, if you want to advise people out there, like especially young people, what should you watch out for in a like? What should you be careful about?
I think that you will know when you see the real friends, when they start competing with you. Softly, they will not even, you tell them something, but when you share your happiness, you watch their countenance, or you share your vision, they will try to kill it. They won't encourage
they talk
you.
It down,
Yes,
they talk it down.
Encourage you, or when you or they change the topic. They won't even let you land. That's a way of killing it. Yeah, I don't even want to hear. Like, you just bring up intentionally. You don't know. Okay, you're telling me about this thing you want to do. Then I'll now say, "Hey, Oliver, you remember? I will now bring on that."
No, that one will be too obvious.
No, you don't even know. You don't even know. You just think that G's just entered G's. You don't knowing that. They are trying to kill. They don't even want to hear.
They can't bear it. They can't take it.
They can't.
They can't take the heat of your plans.
So you need to watch out for such friends, and friends that you need to watch out for are friends that when you tell the truth, they are angry. Like, they don't take it, because me, I believe friendship, you should be like my friends. Like, Nita, no, what you did was wrong. You didn't do it right, or you didn't do this. Oh no, you were wrong here. So if you can't have friends that can tell you the way it is, like that, they are always blowing your trumpet. Everything you do, you are the Lord, and they are not able to tell you that you are doing wrong. You should watch out for that friend, because friends are supposed to be watching each other and trying to stop you in case before you make a mistake. But if they are not telling you the truth, they are just allowing you to just go. Watch out for them, because we are not perfect. So we are supposed to be, as friends, we are supposed to be watching each other.
Another type of friends I've seen again over the years is, okay, let's say, for instance, we're planning to write exams, both of us, and then we've written the exams, and let's say, not even exam, let's say we're trying to do anything, both of us, same thing, and we're planning it, and we both done it, we both did it well, we both passed the exams, or we both did it well, and then when you were telling someone, you tell the person, "Oh, you've done it, you've passed it, but Betty didn't pass it."
So that's like lying.
Betty didn't pass it. You understand? Several times, like, sometimes we're even, what's my watch saying? Sometimes we're even like at a party, and everybody taking pictures, and we have loads of pictures of all of us, and then you will see that friend posting a picture with everybody,
but not you.
Not you. They will omit you from the picture.
It happens. That's jealousy.
They will omit you from the picture.
They must have even looked at you the way you dressed that day, as in, I don't want to.
Is it that bad? Like,
it's really,
are we that bad? Like, why are you omitting me from there? Why are you posting everybody? Like even people that are not necessary, even people you don't know that you just met.
Not like people are quarreling, no.
They
just don't want you to shine.
There's no quarrel.
They will
just omit your picture. And I will see it. In fact, sometimes it's not even you that will see it. It's other people that will call you like, why did so person omit your picture? You guys took pictures together that day. Why did she put every other person's picture? I'm like, it's a choice. Your picture is your space. That's why I say I've learned something about personal spaces. And it doesn't hurt me. It doesn't hurt me in the sense that your phone is your personal item. Your picture is your space. We need to get that straight. I don't feel entitled. I feel like you're being entitled thinking someone needs to post you somewhere. Why? That entitlement, cut it.
Honestly.
Cut it. If it's these three...
I don't even care.
If it's these three close friends I have, and I know... You will not even not post my picture. It's you that will do say, let's say, yesterday when we were driving,
exactly.
Let's say we're not taking pictures. We need to take pictures. It's you that would be asking that. That's to tell you where we're coming from. I've come to accept. I think I was in denial. I love people so much. I love people so much. I don't know how to hate.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know how to hate.
About you.
I don't know how to hate. And I don't know how to hoard information. If I have any information...
You are just, that's why you have to be careful with the people you have. Because if it's a wrong friend, they will just use all your big ideas, your nice ideas. They will just be carrying it and running. You are there. You are still planning. Nobody is supporting or helping you to push you to achieve, that thing.
Do you know of recent, there was a guy that wanted to do something that my husband was doing. He's a family friend, my husband is him. And the guy was asking for the ideas. For some reasons, he would ask my husband, but my husband was very busy. So I was just like, you're slow about giving, me, I'm eager to help someone. My husband is like that too. We're both the same. Very eager to make people do well. Over the years, we've seen a lot of betrayals and we're learning. So I was just giving this information, like, okay, you do this, do that. The guy started to do everything we said. So now that same guy doing everything we said is now calling to laugh at what we are doing, to say we don't know how to do it. And he's now running with that, telling people like, see how they're doing it. He's the one doing it the right way. He might have like, this is not the same person that we were giving information to. So now anyways. So I'm like, God, there we go again.
We just have to learn to.
So the person was now laughing. He was not like, yeah, you guys have a lot of ideas. Despite all the ideas you have, you are still there. The person even went to the point of saying, oh, jack of all trades. That's like, idea, you have plenty idea. Despite all your plenty ideas, you guys are still there. Jack of all trades. In my head, I was like, this person must be a very jealous person.
Yeah, he's jealous.
For you to call someone who gave you that idea,
and they can't even think, they don't have the idea.
Highly shallow-minded.
Very shallow-minded.
Very, very shallow-minded.
We need to.
Anyway, let's move to the next part of it. Yeah, so some friends are just fake.
Yeah.
They smile with you.
A lot of them.
But they don't support you. They're only around you for the benefits.
Yeah,
what they will gain from you.
A lot of them.
And the moment they gain that thing, they disappear.
They look for the next
thing. And some friends are the opposite again. They give you everything. They never let you give them nothing.
Yeah.
They give you everything you want. They never let you give them nothing. But even as they're giving you, they're only giving you, not because they love you, they're giving you to keep you in the corner.
To control you.
To control. That's to control you. They keep you in the corner so you don't go like, I got this person.
I can't deal with a control friend.
They're control friends.
As soon as I know that you are a control freak.
If they jump, you have to jump.
I leave you. In fact, I think that's one thing I'm very clear about in friendship over the years is, as soon as I know you are trying to control me with the things you do, because I can really be there for my friends, but I run away because I won't let you control me. And
some friends are very seasonal. They are very seasonal, They come into your life for a specific period or for a purpose, for a reason. They fade away naturally. You just see them fade away. Not every friendship is meant to last forever. Not every friendship.
Some people, when they get what they need from you,
and that's okay. To be honest, that's okay. But the one that hurts me the most is friends who like your presence, not your progress. You've not seen that. They like your presence, they don't like your progress.
They just want you around, but
they want you around. The moment
you go further than where you are.
The moment they see you're doing good, You're progressing. They're not ready to progress themselves. They're so comfortable where they
They
are.
are.
They are comfortable, lazy, no ideas. They're not ready to
And they also
progress.
don't
They're
want
not ready
to.
to move forward. They're not ready to do anything. And they look at you at the same time. I remember one time like that in my child's primary school. So I met a lady. I was new in the country and Timmy was in primary 1. So I met a lady in the school. And, you know, then I wasn't working and I was new in the country. My husband was working like outside London. I was alone with my son. I think I was even pregnant with my second child. And I would go to the school to pick up Timmy. And this lady would just, you know, her husband the lady's from my Edo state. So because she's from Edo, I just caught up with her, like new in the country. We're just talking and me being me, the friendly, open person. And we just got talking and this lady would be like, don't do your driving. So I started to do my driving lessons. Why are you doing your driving lessons? Oh, you're going to be getting tickets. So this is UK.
Just imagine, very negative.
This is UK. You're going to be getting tickets. And when you start to get tickets like this, all you'll be paying is for parking and for ticket and everything. In my head, I was thinking, what sort of person is this? That doesn't like progress. You shouldn't drive. I've never heard of such. Then I started to do like a small job. You're working. All your money will be going to taxpayer. No, people. She's on benefit. She was like, you taxpayers working so hard. Your money is coming to us on benefit. She was like, she's been on benefit. She's built 2 houses on benefit. Why are you trying to work? Just join me. I will show you how to apply for all the benefits and you will get them. You don't need to work. In my head, I thought, what? This is not somebody I want to relate with. I'm sorry because
it's a no-no.
It's a no. It's a no. It's a no. My mom was not a lazy person.
Exactly.
My dad was not a lazy person. I saw my mom work hard. I don't have any siblings that are lazy. My elder brother is got a PhD. He's a professor. He's a lecturer in a university. Like everybody, why am I gonna want to settle for somebody? But because I'm still that person that will not make you feel bad. I was still friends with her, but I knew that
you just know where to
I knew that I can't get anything.
This.
I knew that she can't pour. I knew that this person has nothing to pour into me. So I already knew that the friendship will start and end in that school. I knew that. But I didn't make her feel bad about herself. However, I tried to why don't you do this training? She was British. I wasn't even British at the time. I was like, why don't you do this training? Why don't you do this course? Why don't you do I was just trying to see if she can. But I realized that no matter what you say, she's blinded. And all she kept saying is,
you can help her.
But guess what happened to her? She was pretending to be single, to be divorced, to get all the benefits. So her husband rented a flat where he works. He only sneaks in weekends. So the government believed she was
single.
People believed she was single, so she was getting all the benefits and they thought she was. I didn't even know this. So one day where the husband was living, he impregnated somebody else there. And the person moved in with him and had a daughter. And they became 2 women and she was there pretending to be single. The husband was there happily married. And he married her in a traditional way, brought her to the country. He married the other lady at the registry. Like he had a civil, and then that was it. And then she was attempting suicide, doing all sorts. Eventually, everybody just said that you need to calm down. You too, why were you lying?
Exactly.
Your lie can become your truth. I don't join such people. I don't do it. Go and lie and get this thing. I don't do it. I work hard. Whatever I get from. If I have to sell, I sell. If I have to sell wigs, food, shoe, whatever I sell. You can laugh and call jack of all trades, but I'm not going to steal.
Exactly.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to do any of those shady things. And the Bible says, find those who are diligent in their work. It says they will dine with kings. And it says it's not by he that willeth nor runneth. It says it comes. Time and chance happens to them all. So just pray for time and chance. You need to pray for time. And you need to be that vessel. You need to fill up yourself. You need to have something. Don't just be an empty container.
Exactly.
Be a vessel. Be filled. Fill your spirit, fill yourself, fill your soul and body. When that opportunity comes, you have something to show for it. when the opportunity comes, you have something to show for it.
Because some people will just stay, years will just be passing,
they're just the same. I don't get
they're
it.
not growing,
So complacent, so
there,
comfortable,
maybe
so
just
alright
watching one
in their
Nigerian
position.
movie and just, nothing to add to, there are a lot of courses online
that you can do,
you
even
free online courses.
Of recent, I was going through, I was watching Adiola Fayon, Keeping It Real, and Adiola was saying something about free courses in Harvard, like Harvard University, free courses, and they will send you the certificate, free, like it was during holiday period, and she was like, for young people, so I'm like, you don't have any excuse, like, especially this part of the world, like there's so much you can do with yourself. So if you're there laughing at Betty for cooking food, I know people are laughing like, oh, she's cooking. They will say all sorts about the food as well, and they will still eat it. I see such people eating it, and I'm just laughing. I'm like, people, God have mercy. God have mercy. But I'm really happy about the kind of family that I'm from.
Yeah.
Because I feel like my parents tried. Yeah. We were well raised. They tried.
That's a very
They tried.
And we need to be intentional about our children. We need to be very intentional about our children so that they grow to know these things, know who they can call friends, know who they can hang out with, know that this is a no-no.
I think my first son knows. My first son, he would
instill that in him.
Oh, he knows it's so good. My first son would see me and somebody talking, the person would just leave. He would call me. Mom, be careful about that person. I'm like, what did you see? She doesn't like you. I'm like, what did you see? Truly, this person would manifest. And my son would say, did I not tell you, Mama? How did you know?
You can imagine a young child.
From when he was young, he would tell you. He would just see. I'm like, the way that person was looking at you, I'm like, stop it. Maybe she's got high defect. No, Mommy. There was a look. When you said something good about yourself, there was a look I saw. Mom, be careful about that person. I'm like, wow.
Because you are innocent, you're not watching out for those things.
I don't used to. But now, that was then. I don't used to.
I'm learning. I'm actually
Nitaba, you will have learned so much.
I had to go low.
Is it in the community? Is it within the family? Is it in marriage? Is it everywhere? You will learn. I've learned so much. I've learned, and I feel like maturity, like I don't blame myself for being so free, open, and outspoken and everything. I don't. I feel like it was just my innocence, and somehow God has a way of watching out for such people, especially if you have a good heart and you are innocent. He has a way. God watched out for me all through every place where they plotted and planned. God vindicated me. There was no way that I didn't come through. I came through. Even with the nursing career, but there's still a lot to talk about on this show. We're coming back.
We'll come back.
There's a lot. I've experienced life so much that nothing shakes me anymore. Nothing moves me. Nothing somebody says that affects me. My skin is so thick now that I don't care.
No, I've learned so much from you. Yeah, as in she has resilience. She knows how to. Some things are like, Anita, would have gone apply for visa 4 or 5 times.
4 or 5 times.
Before she got into this country.
And then I got here. And even before I got here, friends back home kind of. They abandoned me.
Left her. She was alone in one far place in Ajah.
Everybody left me. I went through a lot. It's a story for another day. I feel like I've been through so much to be mature.
I remember when I came to UK in 2012 or 13. I can't remember when you came to Hammersmith to meet one of my colleagues. She's retired now. When Betty started telling her story of what she did and so far, this lady, I remember, she was weeping.
They were crying. Your friends were crying.
She was crying. Like,
there's going to be a story, a day to share that.
I think you need to, because at the end of the day, see where God has brought you, see how far you've gone, and you're doing well.
But I won't lie to you. All that period, I feel like it was a learning curve. It was a serious, deep life lessons God wanted me to learn. Because it brought me really closer to some men of God. They don't know me, but because it was during that journey that I started to read, to listen to Kenneth Hagin. I started to really listen to Kenneth Copeland. I started to listen to Joyce Meyer, Miles Moore. What's this guy's name again? There's Hagin and Hagee. Kenneth Hagin and John Hagee. I was listening to John Hagee, Kenneth Hagin, Kenneth Copeland. I was listening to Miles Moore. I was listening to sometimes TD Jakes, and I was listening to Joyce Meyer, even Juanita Bynum.
Yeah.
At the time, Juanita Bynum. That was when she did the song, I don't mind waiting, I don't mind waiting. Oh God. I will play that song and weep. Oh, little boy. I will play that song and weep and hold my son and be like, God, what is this? Like, the last born, highly petly trained. Like, all my siblings will give me whatever I wanted. Like, nobody, I never got smacked. I enjoyed life, like growing up. And I just got married. Boom. My husband just traveled. My husband just traveled and I just became alone. And because of this, my resilience, I think my resilience is through a fault. I don't know if it's a good way. My resilience is through a fault.
You know, God can just give you something.
I don't know if there's a bad resilience. But mine was too much because during that period, when I needed someone so much, I kind of just stayed away. There was a time I just stayed away from everyone and nobody really knew what I was going through. That was the period that I even moved from Lagos. I moved back to my uni.
Yeah,
I'd finished uni, I'd gotten married, I had a child, and I went back to my uni.
I started teaching.
I was teaching in there's this school called the Royal. It's owned by this Onkwade. Onkwade is the son of the Awujale, the king of the Yoba of Ijebu-Ode. His first son, Onkwade's wife, Auntie Toyin. Auntie Toyin had a school. So I walked into that school that I wanted to teach. I just packed my bag, left Lagos, because I was just fed up. I was like, what is this? Yeah, I didn't tell anybody, my family, nobody. I just moved. And I got an apartment, like a studio flat for I and my son. And I put my son in that private school. And I started to live there. And I was going to work, looking after my son. But one good thing with me again is I'm quick to pick up. Adapt and that resilience. I don't know where I got it from, to be honest.
You have it.
I don't know where I got it from. And before you knew it, I was back on my feet again. I always come back.
If you had given up, then you won't be.
Yeah, I always come back on my feet. That's it. So I've been through a lot, but still talking about friendship. All through this a lot. You were in the picture. We kept up once in a while.
Yeah, things were not so. The communication was not so. Yeah, but somehow. You find out, where are you? This is where you are. I'll come to my mom's
place and you will be around.
Yeah.
We'll just have a chat, talk again. I'm you've always been there. So I still feel like keeping that old friendship. There's nothing like it.
Not just new ones. No.
There's nothing like it.
You can't compare.
Because I feel like sometimes a lot of new friends don't really know where you're coming from. Don't know. So when you're talking, they don't know where you're talking from. So
God has blessed us and we are doing well. But when we were friends, we had nothing. We were not. Sorry.
So I feel like sometimes you have good new friends, but because they don't really know where you're coming from. Do you understand? They don't know your story. They were not there. They didn't see it. So if you're talking,
they can't understand.
They can't. So if you're talking, they're looking at you like, what does she feel like? Someone once looked at me and the person was like, okay, so I can relate with anybody. I'm telling you, I can be on a flight, the person I'm sitting beside, we would just gel. And at some point I would just find out, this person is he's actually a big person. And even though I found out he's a big person, I'm not. You're not moved. You don't
want to get something from the person.
I just like you for who you are, not because I want anything from you, and not because I have. But that's just my own nature. Yeah. And then someone called me one day, the person was like, Betty, I don't know how you do it though. Even though you don't have anything, even though you are just there, that's to that person, even though you are just there, I see how you can relate with everybody. People who drive big cars, who have everything. You'll be having a chat with them and laughing. All these people, I don't talk to them. I'm like, that's your inferiority complex. Deal with it.
Yeah.
I don't have inferiority. It's your inferiority complex. Deal with it. If you have complex issues, deal with it.
That's complex.
Deal with it. When I was in Holy Child College, when I was in secondary school, all my friends were from a very rich home, from very rich homes. They were friends that they traveled around the world. They would buy me gifts when they come back. I used to have a friend that the parents would come pick me up for a sleep. I would go and have sleepovers. My dad would let us. My dad was very picky when it comes to friends. Like friends around you would not. But when friends from school comes, they pick us, we go to them. My dad would allow us because he would have met their parent maybe at school or whatever. He would allow us go. So I used to have those friends that they had everything. Like I would just be Do you know I never knew we were poor?
Because you were okay.
I didn't know I didn't know we were poor. It was later that I was like, okay, so these people actually I never saw it. I never saw that they had anything. Like I didn't know. Because my family, we were not hungry. We didn't have money, but my mom would go any miles for her children. You were saying it today that she's really the one. My mom would go any miles for her children. She would sell, if she has to sell all her things for us to do well, she would do it. And every child wore, you know, the leather shoes, the bata, they call it bata in those days, the leather bata. My mom would go and get from wherever, I don't know. She would go and get it for us. There was no school bag that my friends brought from Zaya Abroad. When they used to go to Zaya Abroad, and we were back home, we never traveled.
And if you look at most of them now, you'll be wondering, where are they? Where are you?
I'm telling you.
That's why my
mom, they would all go and come back, and my mom would, when they come back, the bag they're carrying, I'm carrying a similar bag. My mom just gets it. I don't know where she gets them from, but it could be from fairly used. I don't know, but my mom would just make you feel good. You would just mingle with everybody and not know that you don't have what they have. So it was after I started to my mom would just come home with the shoes, the bags, even the bunch of kids we used to have in the house then. She would come with the key holder, like everything. You know, we used to have like the skin tight. We called it pop socks. We used to call it pop socks. Then when I say pop socks now, my daughter would laugh. My daughter would be like, Mom, it's called a tight. And we used to say pop socks.
Or pantyhose now.
Panty or something like that. So my mom would come, you know, the ones that are like the color of your skin. You know, in Holy Child, we used to have like a lot of grass. And we had this tiny insects that would sting you. And we used to have a lot of people with rash on their legs. And so we would it was almost compulsory at the time. Everybody had to use it. So my mom would buy them for us, bag. You know, mom would buy those things for us and we would carry. And then all those friends from Zaya Abroad, you know, traveled abroad, they've been everywhere. They will come to school and talk about everywhere they visited. I just used to laugh and catch fun. I never saw it as a competition or anything because my mom never made us feel that way. So there was nothing. There was nothing my friends were doing that I wasn't doing in secondary school. There was nothing they had that I didn't have as well. I don't know how my mom did it. Like everything was just equal to me. So it was when I started to mature and grow up properly and I realized that, okay, wait a minute, this person, they have this, they have that, we don't have. Growing up, I never knew that they were, because we were so contented. So contented, my parents. And that kind of grew up with me. Because up until now, whatever I have, I'm just so okay with it. I'm so okay with it. I don't know how to be after what somebody has. I don't know how to do it.
I'm like that.
And I don't even know how to stress people to get something from them. To say, oh, I want this thing. You must give me, you have it. No, my dad never. We're not raised like that. We're not raised. Whatever I have, whatever my husband gives, whatever I can afford, that's what I live with. That's what I live with.
And you're good. People will be envying you. Like they don't.
Some people think it's even pride. Like, what's wrong with her? What does she have? I've heard people say, we did a renewal of vows. In 2022, we did renewal of vows. We turned 15. Oh my God, you needed to see. That story, I will say it one day. And when I say it, I will mention names. I will mention your names, all of you. You would think I killed somebody. I'm not joking.
Something that should be a thing of celebration.
It was almost like, how dare you? It was almost like,
because that's a milestone.
I'm telling you, it was almost like, how dare you even try it?
Because like you want to have that dream wedding that you thought maybe you should have had. Okay, this is the time. And someone should be happy for you, and they became sad. Oh my God. Yeah, friends.
In fact, from that 2022, some people are still sorrowful till today. It's 2026, they are still sorrowful about 2022. That another wedding wants to happen soon.
20th.
Another one will happen soon. They are still sorrowful about.
She's almost 20th, so she's my senior sister.
They are still sorrowful about the 2022. And then they came for me. God gave them woto. You don't know when you have a God.
The devil does not like
okay, now this brings me to we're wrapping up. I just want us to talk about the God we serve.
Very important.
I don't even know. I'm just finding out this new maturity in my journey with Christ, and I'm learning so much that it doesn't have much to do with church. I don't know.
It doesn't have
I might be wrong, but of
Mm.
recent, I just realized it doesn't
Church,
really,
it has a place to play, but
Yeah.
it's not
really
no, it's not just all
determined.
about yes.
it's not determined
Mm.
by how much church you play.
Yeah, exactly.
People play church.
Yeah.
It's by people
You can say that
play
again.
church.
You can say that again.
The way I despise people playing church now, I'm not saying going to church.
Yeah.
It's
playing the church.
Don't despise the gathering of
Yeah, the
God's
Bible says
people.
so.
That's what the Bible says.
Mm.
But playing the church,
Mm.
being the good person in church,
Mm.
going everywhere, running up and down, doing everything,
Mm.
and you see them outside church, and you're like, I don't get
Is
it.
it the same?
Is this the same person?
Mm.
It just
Even in the
puts-
church, they'll be doing competition.
it just puts me off. Like, no,
Mm.
like. And I thought, you know what? It's good to go to church. It's good to work in church,
Mm.
serve God, but let God know you.
Mm.
Don't do all of it and God doesn't know you. It's
Mm.
dangerous.
Very important.
Because people mix it up. He says, I will say to you, get
Then-
thee, I don't know
I
you.
don't know who you are.
He said, I will say to you, go, I don't know you.
That thing is very scary.
Does God know you?
Very, very scary.
You're a worker, you're a minister,
Mm.
you're singing choir, you're everything,
Bringing the
you're
money
usher,
and giving
you're
the big
doing it.
offerings.
you're giving all the tithes and offering. Does God know you?
Mm.
How often do you pray? Do you have a secret place?
Yeah, very important.
Do you have a secret place? How often do you pray?
Mm.
Can you stand a prayer of 20 minutes?
Mm.
Can you pray for 20 minutes?
Mm.
When last did you open the Bible?
Mm.
Do you care about God?
Very important.
When you see somebody falling, do you help them up?
Mm.
He says, whatsoever you do to the least of my brother,
Mm.
you do it unto me. Unto me. He told the man, go and sell everything you have if you want to follow me. The man ran away. Can he sell?
Mm.
Are you ready to leave everything to follow God?
Mm.
It's not about going to church 7 days a week.
Exactly.
It doesn't move God sometimes. You can go 7 days a week.
Mary and Martha.
Yeah. One was busy going to church.
Doing walking,
doing all the work. Jesus is here.
But one knew Jesus. She wanted to
That
know
one
more of him. She
wanted.
sat at his
down.
feet.
I'm at that point now. Where all I want to do is sit at his feet. God, speak. If you don't speak, I'm not living here. We need to grow beyond church. Not beyond church. Like, we need to grow beyond
just serving in church.
Letting everybody see you.
Yeah, I'm going
go
to
to
church,
because if you don't go to church,
it's important.
all the church work, the building will not do it itself. We still need the manpower, the physical.
Yeah.
So it's good, fantastic. Go.
Yeah, but you
But
as
that
a person
doesn't determine your spirituality. I'm
exactly.
sorry.
You as a person, you
When
must
real life
know.
challenges strikes,
that's when you be tested.
that's
you know
when
whether
you know where you stand.
exactly.
You will stagger by.
If not, it can throw
If you
you
don't have
and you
God,
can even die in the
You
process.
will lose that balance.
Or you lose your
the
mind,
balance.
lose your mind. If you don't, you will lose your mind
You will
because
lose that balance.
it can come to, and it can happen to anybody.
Yeah, it can happen to
Those
anybody.
challenges, but what do you use to fight it when
It
it
can
comes?
happen to.
Will you be able to hear God, or would you contemplate suicide, or will you be able to hear God at that point?
Or you
That's why it's
just
good
hear
you,
noises
you
everywhere.
build yourself.
Mm.
That's why even the Bible says, "Walk out your salvation with fear,
With fear
and
and
trembling."
trembling.
That salvation also means your life as you are walking with God. You are walking it out. You are, and that comes when you say, "How long do you pray?" Prayer is not about the length, but how do you
The
fellowship with
intensity
God?
of it.
Yes,
the
how do you
genuinity.
fellowship? How do you know God? When
The
you are reading the
genuinity,
Bible, what are you reading to get out of it? Are you seeking to know God more, or you just want to get one scripture and use it for miracle or something? How do you relate with God?
You're a child of God in a whole year.
It's very
You haven't
important.
fasted for 5 hours in a whole year. You
Mm,
haven't fasted for 5 hours before.
that's very,
You are born
very.
again, you're a Christian. 5 hours you haven't fasted
Yes.
in a year, January to December.
Mm,
You haven't knelt down to pray for 30 minutes or an hour before in a whole year.
mm,
You haven't sown any seed. You have not given any charity.
mm.
You haven't
Those
done
are-
no,
those
like
things-
those things. It matters.
They are very,
does.
very important.
It does.
They are very, very important. Like I was speaking with my friend today, and she was telling me that she and her kids decided to fast for 40 days.
Wow.
They've been fasting. I said, and even though our son at a point, I said, no, how do you let him? When does it break? Four. I said, no. Even though I know that I encourage that, but I was so impressed that she's even begging her daughter, "Are you sure?"
We need to
But
teach
she
these children.
40 days there, and she said they are on number
need-
that she started early February. They started maybe late or so and all that. But the son has not been able to continue. But the fact that he could fast is just a young a boy.
No, for me, the fact that he understands it,
yes,
he knows that you can, as a Christian, do that.
Yes,
it's good though.
The fact that you are imbibing those things on them, it's natural. You don't know when they will need it in future. Because whether I like it or not, it will be tried.
And back to friendship again. Another thing I've seen is sometimes you're with a friend. You've been talking a lot, like throughout 6 months. They've never said anything about God, about Jesus, about that. You've only been here 2 days. The amount of
I can't, because my life is
you can't.
Where I am today. Sometimes I ask God, why are you so mindful of me?
Yes.
Why are you so mindful of? As when I mean mindful, God is very to the intentional about it and all that. Just by this the country I went to for a meeting, I went there and I didn't go with jackets. I just thought that I looked at the weather 17 and all that.
British.
And when I got there, I had my jeans and I saw that these people, they are just all corporate and all that. I said, oh my God. And as I went the second day, I just walked up to a shop. I was wearing something like this and all that with my jeans, with trainers, a bit corporate, but not so corporate. Inside the conference center, I just walked up and I saw a very beautiful jacket. And it was on one sale, €8. If I show you the jacket, you won't be, as in I now just wore it new. I wore it and like, where did you drop it? My colleague was like, where did you drop this jacket before? I said, I just bought it. And with my sneakers, I was looking very corporate. It looks like it's not me, but I knew that it was God that arranged it. God is very, 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 very mindful of us. And especially when he knows your heart.
Yeah, just have a good heart. Yeah.
Especially when he knows your heart.
Even when people are mean to you. I've been very good to people who have been so mean to me. I can even see the surprise in their faces. Do you know, I'm good to them and I can see them being like,
they're just wondering,
I can tell that they're surprised that despite what I'm doing to you, you're still being
it's a grace. It's a grace. Me, I can't really take it sometimes. We work on different grades, but sometimes there's a level like, oh no, I can't. I just can't.
Anyway, guys, we're coming to the end of this video. Like, I don't want to stop, but I hope you picked 1 or 2 things. I hope you learned 1 or 2 things. Please kindly share your thoughts, share and put your comment down below. And we're going to come back if you have questions. We're going to answer your questions again. And when next she's back in UK,
we'll do another video. But share this video.
Share this one, please.
Share
like and subscribe
to this channel.
Thank you so much for watching. I hope you can take 1 or 2 things. Or what would be a take home if you want somebody to take something home? What would be that take home?
We should be intentional about our friendship. The people will have as friends. Be intentional. I think that's one for me. Very intentional. Don't just see that everybody's your friend. Be intentional about your friendship.
It's not everybody you laugh with, play with that are your friends. It's not everybody you work with that are your friends as well. Even in social gatherings, in spiritual gatherings, not everybody are your friends
at all.
Yeah, you're right.
So what is your own takeaway?
Okay, so for me, my take home, like my giveaway for you is that look out for that your friend who is very supportive, friends who supports your growth, who pushes you to do better in life. You don't have many of them. Trust me, we don't have many of them. Who gives you the honest truth and advice. Even when it's hard on you, try to take it. And those who hold you accountable. Your friends who can hold you genuinely accountable. These are the friends that help you grow. They don't make you just stay comfortable.
Exactly.
They rather help you grow. Yeah, that's my giveaway for. But please, if you've had friends who you thought were fake to you or friends who you have to cut off from, kindly share your story. Let's know, why did you cut off from that friend? Was the friend fake? As well, can a fake friend become real? Is that possible? Please write in the comment section, do you think a fake friend can become real? Then how do you test if a person is truly a friend? Is there a way you can test that? And is it okay to outgrow people? As you're growing in life, can you outgrow people?
It's very possible.
It's very possible. Okay. Anyway, I wonder. There
are people who I personally have outgrown.
You've outgrown, yeah.
Because I don't need them in my life. It's not. There's no beef. There's nothing. But I think it's better off. And life is so busy now that you don't even have time.
Yeah. So I would like our viewers to like put their comment there. Can you outgrow friends? Have you cut off from friends before? Why did you do that? Do you think some fake friends can become real?
Real.
And do you even think some real friends can become fake?
That's
Yeah.
a serious
Do you think
one.
some real friends can become fake?
It is
And what
possible.
could lead to that? I don't know.
I think it's jealousy.
Or maybe they were never real.
Yeah.
That's what I would think. Maybe you thought they were real. Maybe they were never real.
They showed their real colors.
Colors will show, yeah. Anyways, we'll see you again in our next video. Bye.
Bye.